Hi everyone, we hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and we really hope that you and your families are social distancing and staying at home. So while you're at home, here's our new video.
Here's our video for today, and hey, you guys remember her? It's been a while since she's been in a video, so
I'm still
welcome
here.
back, Alex. Today we are doing something fun. We did a Disney Q&A video a few videos back. I'll leave a link up in the corner if you guys want to check that out. But today we're going to be doing a Disney tag. We had someone tag us in a video that they did, and we were like, what is this Disney tag thing? Apparently, it's like a series of questions, and other creators are tagging other Disney creators, and it's just kind of like a game of not telephone, but tag.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, duh. But we were tagged by our friends KJ and Jon, so thank you guys. Their channel is DisneyMomLife. You guys go check them out as well. But we are going to be answering a series of Disney questions today. And we didn't really look over the list, so this is going to be kind of off the cuff. None of this is predetermined. So yeah, let's, I guess, jump in right into number one, right? Okay,
I'm ready.
Okay, question number one is, what ride at any Disney park have you wanted to ride but have been afraid to?
Well, I said this in a last video, the only ride that I haven't ridden in all of Disney World is Mission Space, but I don't necessarily want to ride it because I just know that that's like a type of ride that's gonna make me sick and feel horrible for the rest of the day.
Yeah, true.
But other than that one, I can't really think of anything that I haven't gone on. What about you?
I don't know, I guess if I had to pick one ride that I'm a little bit nervous to do would be Mickey's Fun Wheel in, I think that's what it's called, Mickey's Fun Wheel over in California Adventure, one of the swinging swings. We did one of the stationary ones and it was really awesome, got great views, but some of the ones that move look very intense. So I don't know if that's something that, we'll probably do it in the future, but I am a little bit scared to get on a swinging one.
I'm not going on a swinging one. You could go on it by yourself. I'm good with the stationary one.
All right. Question number two is, if you had to live in a Disney park for the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
I'm gonna go with Magic Kingdom, just because that's my favorite park. It's just the classic park at Walt Disney World. It has some of my favorite rides in it, so I think I would choose Magic Kingdom. What about you?
It's tough. Magic Kingdom's a great one, but if I had to pick, I would probably pick Epcot during a festival.
Yeah.
If I could pick what time of year I was gonna live there, I would live during a festival, either Food and Wine or Flower and Garden, take your pick, and just let me hang out in one of the back corners of one of the pavilions at Epcot. I'll just live over there.
And I think running up for both of us would probably be Disneyland.
Actually, my runner-up would probably be Animal Kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
Although I don't want to be on the safari at night when the lions are eating, but Animal Kingdom would be probably my second. Okay, number three, if you had to talk in a character voice for the rest of your life, which one would you pick? And then there's a second part to that question, but let's see who you would pick first. If you had to talk in a character voice for the rest of your life, who would it be?
This one's hard, but I guess maybe Goofy, just because he has a funny voice, and we always Matt and I, an inside joke, we're always doing the potato land.
Yeah.
What about you?
Mine would probably be Sebastian from Little Mermaid.
That's a good one too. He's got a sick accent.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good accent. Okay, so now the part two of that is you have to speak in this voice for the video. So now you have to let everybody know what your Goofy impression is. So
it's probably not gonna be good.
So let's hear it.
Okay. Potato land! Potato land!
Not bad.
I'm horrible at impressions.
Not bad.
Matt's really good at impressions.
I'm really not. But
I think you are.
So I have to do Sebastian. So when you're on the Little Mermaid ride, when you get stuck and he's like, please remain seated in your clamshell.
You sound just like him.
Oh man. This is what the quarantine does to you guys.
Yeah,
We've been cooped up in the house for way too long. We're doing Sebastian and Goofy voices. This is
if anybody heard us right now, they'd think we're nuts.
All right, number four. What is your favorite pavilion in Epcot? Tough question.
Yeah, I have a few. I like Mexico, and I like Morocco, and I like Japan. I'd say those are my top three. I guess I'll pick Mexico.
Okay, Mexico's cool.
Yeah.
Mine would be Japan.
Yeah.
I just think overall, Japan is the best pavilion. It's big.
I like it too.
I don't know if it's technically the biggest one, but it looks like it's the biggest pavilion. It's got good restaurants. It's got a really good store. That's a huge gift shop.
The store is so cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. You can pick out the oyster and do all that stuff. That's really fun. I just love Japan. And during Flower and Garden, Home of Frushi.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with Frushi.
So good.
All right, let's move on to question number 5. We're about a third of the way through. Which restaurant at Disney have you wanted to try but are afraid of?
So we had to think about this one for a while, but we both actually came up with the same one, and we both said Les Chefs de France in the French Pavilion, just because neither of us have really had French food, and it doesn't really seem that appealing to me. So
no, like it's in a cool location, and like I do want to eat there one day just for the sake of eating there. But I am a little bit nervous that I might not like the food. I'm not a super adventurous eater. I mean, I'm not a picky eater, but I've never really had French food except for French fries.
Yeah, I'm more adventurous than Matt, but still, like I don't think I've ever really had French food, so I'm not sure what to expect.
All right, that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, number 6. What is your favorite Epcot festival?
For me, I'm gonna say food and wine. I just love like trying all the different foods at the booths and walking around the countries. I don't know, I just like that one a lot.
Yeah, it's popular.
Yeah.
I would guess I would say food and wine as well, but like Flower and Garden is a very close second. If I had to pick one of them, I guess I would go with food and wine, but Flower and Garden is up there. I just love the whole aesthetic of it.
Yeah. It really makes the park look beautiful.
Yeah, it's a toss up between the two of them. Can't go wrong either way. Question number 7 is, have you attended any Disney special ticketed events, and which one is your favorite?
So we both have attended the Halloween party and the Christmas party at Walt Disney World, and we love both of them, but I think if I had to choose, I'd probably choose the Halloween party.
Yeah,
just
same.
because it's so fun, like dressing up in different costumes, and you could go trick-or-treating, and then the parade is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, the Halloween party's a great time. Christmas party's a lot of fun too. We love both of them. But I think just the added bonus of dressing up. Although when we go to the Christmas party, we dress in like cute Christmas outfits. But the Halloween party for me has always been my favorite.
Yeah, I'd agree with you.
Yeah. Pick a Disney character and make a cocktail or non-alcoholic drink to match them. Interesting question.
Let's see. So I was thinking maybe like Moana, and she makes me think of like the islands, and they use coconuts in the movie, so maybe like a pina colada to go with her.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go total opposite end of the spectrum, and I'm gonna pick Cogsworth, who's a sophisticated French gentleman, and his drink would be an old fashioned.
That's good.
It's not a drink based off of Cogsworth, but I feel like Cogsworth would drink old fashioned.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Right?
Creative, yeah.
Okay. All right, moving right along. Next is, are you a planner or an on-the-fly park goer?
I'd say we're both planners for now, because we don't live near the park, so we like to plan our days out. But I feel like if we ever moved down there and we were going all the time, it would be more like, oh, what do you want to do today? Where do you want to go? More on the fly. Like when we were on the college program, I feel like that's what we always did. Like, oh, which park should we go to?
Yeah, every day was on the fly.
But for now, like since we don't live right near the park, I'd say we're both planners. What do you think? You don't think you are?
No, I think we're a combination of the two of them.
Yeah.
Because I think we
don't plan out every single like hour of the day.
No, we don't plan out like every single meal, every single things like that. Basically what we plan is where we're gonna be for the day.
Yeah.
So like if we're going there for 5 days, we'll know, okay, day 1 is Magic Kingdom, day 2 is Epcot, things like that.
Yeah.
From there, we kind of leave it open-ended to kind of do whatever we want to do. But there's been plenty of times where we've made like itineraries for trips or whatever and scratched it and been like, forget it, let's go to Animal Kingdom today.
Right, yeah, it's not set in stone. Also because I'm a vacation planner, I just have the planning instinct in me.
That is true, very true. Okay, next is Snow White can't afford to pay the rent for 7 dwarves. Which one are you gonna kick out? So one of the 7 has to get the boot.
Let's see. Maybe Grumpy, because he's always grumpy, and I don't need that vibe in my life.
Get him out. We don't need any of those vibes in our house.
No grumpy vibes.
No grumpy vibes. I would kick out Grumpy too.
Okay.
Which princess do you think would win a beauty pageant? Interesting question.
Yeah, these are
good questions. I feel like any of the princesses can win a beauty pageant.
Yeah.
Like they're all princesses, so like they have a leg up over everyone else.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe like Snow White or Cinderella, just because they both have that like classic like look to them. I don't know.
Yeah, Cinderella's a good guess.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like if it's just like strictly based off of looks and we're gonna keep it to like a shallow beauty pageant, just based on how you look, I would say Cinderella. She's like the quintessential princess. I think if we're gonna get like Miss America style, where we're gonna have to like answer some questions like how would you help the world, whatever. I'm actually gonna go with Belle. I think Belle is probably the smartest of the princesses.
Good choice, yeah.
But depends what kind of pageant we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, a few more questions left. Next one is, which prince would get chosen to be on the show The Bachelor? Interesting. These are good questions.
I know, they're like creative.
Yeah, they are creative.
I'm gonna say Flynn Rider.
Okay.
I feel like because he's like kind of like that like player type of like prince. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he'd be good.
Yeah, and he's like, he has like the charm kind of, and I don't know, I could see him being on The Bachelor.
Yeah, and I think Naveen would be a good one too.
Oh yeah.
Because he's, you know, he's just looking for someone to marry him, and you know, that was a big plot point.
And
of
they both
Princess
have
and the
like,
Frog.
yeah, and they both have like good like personalities, I feel like.
Like Naveen's all about like the money and being flashy and like that kind of thing, at least in the beginning of the movie, but I don't know, I think both of those would be good.
Yeah, good choices.
All right. Next is, which Disney attraction is your favorite for napping?
Hall of Presidents.
I was gonna say yours is easily Hall of Presidents.
Yeah, I'm not a big history person, and
she doesn't know half the presidents that show up anyway.
Okay, yeah, when Matt and I went on this, like for the first time, I like whispered to him, I was like, who's that? Literally for like half of the presidents. Matt's like,
gosh.
They're the presidents of the United States.
It's American history, come on.
No, but I think just because it's like air conditioned, it's dark.
Yeah.
It's like,
any of those ones where you sit
quiet,
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one that I could take a nap in.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite for napping per se. Like I don't have a ride that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go on this and I'm gonna go to sleep. But there are two rides that, depending on when we go, I feel like I always like doze out a little bit on them. One is Spaceship Earth. The beginning when you're going up and it's like the woolly mammoth or whatever and it's like pitch black.
Yeah, it's so dark.
If we do that like at the end of the day, like I'm definitely fading on that.
I've looked over before and Matt's like dead asleep. I'm like, hello.
And then I wake up, I'm sleeping like this, and then I wake up to take the picture that shows up on the screen. No, I'm kidding. I love Grand Fiesta Tour. It's one of my favorite rides in Disney World, and I always fall asleep on that ride. Always.
And I think it's because that's like, when we first get there, we usually go to Epcot, and I feel like that's one of the rides we hit up first.
Yeah.
So just like after a day of traveling, we're both tired, and sometimes Matt dozes off.
Yeah, we always end up at Epcot usually at some point on the first day, even if we go at night to see the fireworks or whatever. And then we always go on Grand Fiesta Tour, and I'm always like out cold.
Yeah.
But I wake up for the end, which is
the best part.
It's the best part. All right, so we got two more questions left. Okay. Question number 14 is, you're going on a Disney vacation. What one thing do you look forward to the most? And what do you look forward to the least?
So I'm gonna answer the least first because I know that right off the bat is when we get the Disney Express letter in our hotel and then the Disney Express ride to the airport.
Absolutely.
We're always so sad. That's the worst part of any trip. Favorite part, I think, is just the excitement of going there. Like, and like when you check into the hotel and you drop your bags off and you just like go to whatever park you want to. It's just like the anticipation of being back there and how excited you are. I just love that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's always great. I think for me, my favorite part is day 2. Because we normally don't, like I know my last trip, I was there for only like 3 days and that's very short. We normally go for at least 5-6 days.
Yeah.
So like day 2 is always my favorite because we got the hustle and bustle of getting there out of the way. And we still have so many days left in the trip, and day 2, like when you wake up and you're like, this is great, I'm gonna be here for the next, 4, 5, 6 days.
Yeah.
That I love. I just love that feeling of like waking up in the morning, having breakfast, and just knowing that like you still have multiple days left. I don't know, it might be weird, but.
I like that too.
Yeah. And question number 15 is, which DVC resort would you choose as your home resort? That's easy. For me, no brainer, Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom Lodge is probably my favorite resort at the moment. And if I had a chance to make that my home resort, in a heartbeat, wouldn't think twice.
Yeah, I would probably do the same, but if I had to pick a different one, I'd say maybe Beach Club, just because it's a good location. You can walk to Epcot or Hollywood Studios. They have an awesome pool.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe Beach Club, but I would definitely probably choose Animal Kingdom as my first choice too.
Yeah.
I love it there.
So there you have it. There is our first ever Disney tag that we did. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Now we are gonna tag our friends Caitlin at the castle and Young at the parks. If this is something that you guys are into and you guys would think this would be fun, we challenge you to answer these questions as well. We'll leave the questions down in the description of the video, so if you guys want to follow along at home while you're stuck indoors and you want to ask your family members some of these questions, we'll leave them down there for you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. We do Disney videos all the time, and especially in times like this where there's a lot going on in the world, we all need a little bit of Disney magic in our lives, and we're happy to bring that over to you guys. So with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon. Bye.
Bye.